I'm a lawyer, an international lawyer who has been working in international court and tribunals for around 15 years. And I'm also working at the different universities, including in the Geneva Academy in Geneva and in the University of Louvain, where I'm teaching humanitarian law and international criminal law. The first element is the fact that you have many different types of armed groups which are involved in those hostilities. You have armed groups which are very sophisticated and which are able to comply with international humanitarian law, and at the same time you have armed groups which are completely disorganized, which do not have any hierarchical structure, and those armed groups are creating some difficulties with regard to qualification of armed conflict, and in fact it triggers a tension between international humanitarian law and international criminal law. And the challenges result from the international system itself and the difficulty to prosecute war crimes and crimes against humanity in a context where the international community is quite weak, and in a context where states are not able to necessarily willing to provide support to international court and tribunal. There is a tendency in these international court and tribunal to put in place a system of justice which is the best that you can find in the world. And by trying to put in place a very sophisticated system, in reality this creates a lot of it's a lot of time-consuming effort, which has a huge impact on the length of the trials and on the efficiency of those systems. But for them, the challenge is to judge crimes which may involve persons which are still occupying governmental or military function at a very high level. And it's very difficult for them, of course, to guarantee the independence of their institution in such a context. And in fact, if you are a national judge in a difficult environment, you have to be very courageous to try these war crimes and crimes against humanity. By providing training to them, we just trying to help them to understand certain technicalities with regard to certain crimes that they may not be aware because these technicalities are basically coming from the international system. I have been participating to trainings organized by the Cassese Initiative, mainly for judges in Africa, in Burkina Faso and in Ivory Coast. And through this training we are trying to disseminate international humanitarian law and international criminal law in order that national judges be fully aware of the different concepts of these bodies of law in order to be able to try at national level those who are responsible for these crimes. We know the limit of the international system of justice, and we felt that it was necessary to help as much as we can national judges in order to be able to try by themselves those crimes in the difficult circumstances in which they are placed.